The project ticks all the right boxes for a recovering economy. Import substitution, potentially cutting Zimbabwe's fuel import bill by 50%. Employment creation, with 4,500 workers currently on the clock and 4,000 more jobs on the way. And export earnings to be realized from sales to neighbors.
We must exploit our own resources. We must look within. What can we do? And we believe that that technology, in extracting that resource to bring it to a final product, retains our skills here. More importantly, we retain and increase liquidity within our economy.
The mill is a shining example of efficient resource utilization.
Nothing goes to waste here. The sugarcane is brought by trucks and loaded into the plant where it is crushed, separating the juice from the fibers, which are called bagasse. The bagasse is loaded into the boiler, which has that smoke spewing behind me. There it is burnt to produce steam, which is then used to power turbines that run this entire plant. The juice is meanwhile taken to the distillery over there, and that's where all the magic happens.
Current capacity is 6 million litres of blended petrol per month, fed by 9,000 hectares of sugarcane. Land use and production will be increased progressively until full capacity of 50 million litres per month and 50,000 hectares of land under cultivation are achieved. At that stage, green fuel will be ready to feed other markets.
Approximately 50% of our production is going to be for local consumption in the long term, and 50% will be available for export. The export market is going to be huge, particularly when we look to our southern neighbours who are starting to look at renewable fuels as a viable source of energy.
As an added sweetener, the fuel-making process produces electricity which has been earmarked to help ease an energy crisis that is wreaking havoc on the manufacturing sector. Currently, 18 megawatts of power are generated here against consumption of just 5 megawatts. The excess capacity is already beefing up national supply. However, the contribution is set to be even greater.
In the long term, once we have the full development completed in the next 5 to 7 years, we'll be generating in the region of 150 megawatts of power going into the national grid.
Government hopes this ambitious project can become a blueprint for future private-public partnerships, providing solutions to economic and environmental concerns. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Chisumbanje, Zimbabwe.